Today is Memorial Day. And this is episode 5, UnFollowVic. We're going to do Memorial Day special here in honor of all our troops who served and are still serving, who passed away. It's a very important day. Jack, how are we doing today, Jack?
What up? What up? Happy Memorial Day. No, I'm good. Palm trees and sunshine, as usual.
As usual. No rainstorms? No nothing?
Nah, it rains for like a week.
That's it? Beautiful?
Yeah, it's great, man.
I mean, if you like the summer weather, I guess that's the place to be.
All about it. Who's not?
Mikey Mike, how you doing, Mike?
Yo. What's going on?
Mike,
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day. Victor.
What's going on, everyone? Happy Memorial Day.
Mike, what have you been up to?
Same, man. Same.
Same?
Yeah.
We are different faces, but inside we are same.
Same.
Victor, how you doing?
Doing good. That's it. Happy Memorial Day.
What a beautiful day.
It is beautiful.
Hey, anybody doing anything different? Or is it just the same as fucking 3 months ago?
Yeah, the silence alludes to the same as 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Saving a lot more money.
Still got the cabin fever, right? Saving money. That's good, man. I mean, this COVID is definitely making people save money. I'm definitely saving money.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoy going out, but I haven't been going out as much.
Well, tomorrow is the better half's birthday, so
Oh, really?
yeah, happy birthday, better half.
There you go.
Didn't save money.
No. You getting her anything, or you can blame COVID
I already
on
got
it?
her stuff.
You know, you can always blame the COVID
Listen,
on
Amazon's still running, so I don't really have an excuse.
it. Yeah, sometimes they're running late, though.
But it was different things. It was like, oh, I want household things. All right, sure.
Yeah.
Put it in the cart.
Like what, a washing machine?
Crest White Strips was one of them.
Crest White strips?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
The thing you dip your hands in wax. That was another.
Like what, to make a little art thing with your hand?
No, it's
or?
for like, relieving your hands, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what it's for. Boxers
It's
do it.
lanolin wax.
Not for
Put it
relieving
on
yourself.
Boxers
right?
do it.
a first. I haven't
Extremely
heard that one.
expensive hair shampoo.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Probably about
That's good.
$75.
So, Jack, Memorial Day, I want you to be the one to break it down for us because, a lot of people, they just go out, they barbecue. I mean, I don't know how it's going to be this year. They go to the beach and no one really understands what Memorial Day is. I mean, I'm sure
No,
people...
There's a lot of...
Yeah, I'm sure people understand what it is, but I mean, their excuse to go out and do all this is just for the benefit of themselves. But in the back of their mind, they should keep a little why we're able to do what we do today in this world, especially in fucking America. You understand?
For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
So
this
Jack,
is one of the holidays that... What's up?
Yeah. No, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, this is one of the holidays that makes America America. This is where we celebrate the military members that have died for making America as awesome as it is. So just a little tidbit here. Memorial Day is observed on the last Monday of May today, right? Honoring the men and women who have died while serving in the United States military. Mm-hmm. Originally known as Decoration Day, believe it or not. It originated in the years after the Civil War, and it became a federal holiday in 1971. Many Americans that observe Memorial Day by visiting cemeteries or memorials. And it was first started after the Civil War to commemorate all of the people that died for the things that, like, for instance, the freedoms that we all enjoy today. A lot of people lost their lives for that.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, it was not only did a lot of people lose their lives during the Civil War, it was the worst war in terms of how many people had died.
And they were all Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah. 618,222 men.
Wow.
Died during that. So it's a lot to ask of someone to die for your freedoms. It's a lot to expect from people, but for those that go out and do it, we salute you.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mike, you good?
Yeah.
Just zoning out, man.
Nah, I was soaking it all in.
Yeah, I know.
600,000. That's a lot. That's more than how many active military members are there today?
I don't know. I know the Army, I think, has the most.
In total, U.S. military.
Oh, no idea.
I thought it was like 300,000 or 400,000.
No, I think it's a little more than that. I mean, I don't know if you're including the reserve and the National Guard, but I know the Army.
I got you right here. 1.3 million active and 800,000 reserve.
Wow. That's just for the Army, or that's combined?
That's everybody.
Everyone, right?
And just a heads up, that's still only like 1% of everyone in the United
States.
States.
Baby. You already know that.
Yep.
Wow.
But speaking of like 1%ers and military, I mean, everyone has that day where they watch those movies. And I know even me watching movies were fucking awesome, especially the military movies like Full Metal Jacket. You guys ever watch Full Metal Jacket?
That's great.
One of my
that's
favorites.
a great
movie.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, that was a warm filmed. It was I think it was released in 1987. Director was Stanley Kubrick, and they grossed 120 million worldwide. And of course, the man who made the whole movie, fucking Gunnery Sergeant Ronald Lee Armey, who played Gunnery Sergeant Harmon as a drill instructor. Badass motherfucker, man.
Do you suck, Nick?
Yeah, do you suck, Nick? I bet you could stuff a golf ball through a garden hose.
That's the most quoted movie, I think, in all of American
hands
film
down.
history.
Hands down. Everyone has watched that movie. If you haven't watched that movie, you're not from America. 100%.
Bullshit, I
I've
can't
watched
hear
it.
you.
Exactly. I didn't know they stacked shit that high. That boot camp, that was during the Vietnam War, based on the movie. Did you know how he got the part? I mean, I'm going to answer that if you don't know.
By just being an amazing gunnery sergeant is my guess.
Well, no, they first had this actor. His name was Tim Colsery. He was supposed to play Hartman, but I guess Ronald Lee Ernie, he came on scene and he was showing him how to do it or something like that. And as he was showing him how to do it, he went into fucking character. And then the director Kubrick was like, "Yeah, that's gonna be my drill instructor," and that's how he got it.
Wow.
Yeah,
It makes sense. When you want the best, get the original.
exactly. I mean, I think he was just there just to make sure everything, was pretty realistic and not some fake bullshit movie. And that's it. They casted him, but that guy was hilarious in the movie. I remember watching. And I mean, what was it? Private Government Pal.
Gomer Pyle. Now, I don't know if my opinion in this is the unpopular one or if I'm weird, but honestly, I only enjoy that first half of that movie. That second half, I'm watching all the other extras. That's extra stuff to me, all that extra stuff. That
Yeah,
could have cut that movie.
I'm gonna be
before
with
they
you.
went out.
Yeah, I mean, I think the best is the first 40 minutes, like you said. I mean, that's just crazy, and that's real shit.
Gold.
People go through that. I mean,
A lot of those people didn't choose to go through that.
Yeah.
In Full Metal Jacket, it was a draft.
well,
True.
we chose you.
I know.
I love those marching songs.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of good marching songs. I mean, I know in today's world with politics, you can't really say them, but we had some good sayings when I was in. We had some.
I'm not gonna lie.
marching
There's some
songs.
that I'll still remember. That if I'm like running and I don't have any music on, I'll just sing that shit to myself. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
just play
good. It
back.
keeps you
Gotta
breathing,
light the
right?
fire under your ass. Huh?
Yeah.
What is this? It's called
Yeah, it
cadence, right? Cadence.
Yep.
Cadence. Yeah, there's some really funny ones, man.
Funny, perverted,
Funny,
war fighter.
perverted.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're preparing you for fucking war, man. You
Yeah.
gotta have that motivation. That's where it starts from. I mean, me personally, when I used to run, I was, I wasn't the best runner. I think I ran a 2 mile in like 12:30. That was my fastest time, which is okay. It's decent, not compared to half those fucking guys.
I'm gonna say run, and I'm gonna put it in air quotes. I ran rarely. I jogged all the time.
Yeah,
And it's still not bad.
yeah. But I'm saying you do focus. Like if you start singing those cadences, you start forgetting time and all that, and you just get it through. And
That and you have people behind you. You don't want to be that guy.
yeah, you don't want to be that guy.
So what are the repercussions of not making it?
Do it again.
You don't want to do it.
You mean like
don't
not
wanna do
making
it
the
again.
cut, or you mean not making like the
whatever the
practice?
marker is? I don't know what the marker is.
Well, I mean, they basically in basic training they get you to. You'll get there. Trust me. If you focus and get there, you'll get there. If you fail, you keep failing, and then eventually you take your final test. If you fail, I think they put you backtrack and they put you in another.
They still give you other
Asmo.
opportunities. Right?
Asmo was ass.
Say that again.
They give you other opportunities, though, right?
Well, you gotta pass the basic stuff. So I mean, you can't proceed without passing at least the bare minimum, which should never be a factor in your mind.
Put it this way: you're the guy or girl, sorry, that's gonna sign you up isn't gonna sign you up unless he's pretty sure you're gonna pass the physical, because that's the only one that like, you know,
your recruiter.
yeah. That's the only one that really falls on him.
You know what's funny? You ever hear
Or her.
you ever see those commercials? I mean, they're really engaging to the naked eye.
Yeah.
Oh, join the Army commercials?
Yeah, you got the
Yeah,
guy
whatever.
swinging down from the helicopter into the
Take a look at
fucking
Accelerate
water,
I'm
assassinating
sure it
someone.
has its epic moments. But
I mean,
getting to those epic moments, I'm sure there's a lot of pain.
I know, but I mean, the whole best part is it's not you that's sucking. It's you and the other 200, 300 people that are sucking. So you kind of build that brotherhood or sisterhood or the army hood.
That's what it's all about, man. At the end of the day, you barely even do it for yourself. You do it so that you can take care of the guy or girl next to you, you know? That's all you got when you're in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That's
at what
it.
point did you start that camaraderie? Because I'm sure at the beginning you guys were just complete strangers, and then you were
Day
in it for
one.
yourself.
Yeah,
Day one.
I
Was
mean,
it day one?
for him might have been day
Because-
one. For me, I wouldn't say I kept to myself. You know, you could kind of see already who's who, and then you kind of just stay there. But it really depends who your bunkmates are. So
Yeah.
eventually, you get a room with about 12 other dudes, and I mean.
Now, do you stay with them throughout your tenure as a active military? Or?
No. Basic is just basic. That's just your basic combat training. So everyone goes through it. Then you split up and you go into AIT. We call it. What do you call it over there?
We call it A school. Just basically,
A
it's a school that you go to learn the job you're going to do.
Yeah.
After boot camp or during?
No, after
boot
boot
camp.
camp. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to pass all requirements for boot camp, and then you go into the next phase, which is learning your job, which is almost like it's not really that boot camp. They're not really too hard on you, but you still got a time, a wake up, a formation, a muster, whatever you want to
You're
call
still
it.
in the military.
You're still in the military. They're still going to fuck your day up.
And then they bless you with a firearm after? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, when you get to your unit, you get assigned the firearm. I always had I started off with the M249.
Yeah, I remember seeing that picture. You had a big smile on your face.
Yeah, I know. It's not a big smile when you're doing a fucking 20-mile march and you got to carry that motherfucker with you.
How long
Like I
was
Yeah,
it
said,
away?
people behind you, man, you can't be slacking off. You got to just keep it going.
That's it. You find
That's
the
great.
what happened?
How much does it weigh?
Oof. Fully loaded, I think it goes up to almost 17 pounds,
Yeah.
maybe, I think.
That'll definitely weigh you down.
With the ammo, yeah. Not loaded. I don't know, I want to say about 12. I don't know. I don't have those.
It's not easy.
Did you choose that, or is that something that?
No,
was
they
just-
they choose it for you. But and then I went to a different school, and I became a recovery unit. And usually you don't carry machine guns like that. So then I got my M4. I should have had a pistol, but I didn't get that.
Bro, they took one look at Vic and was like, yeah, you're a mule. Give him the biggest gun you got.
I wasn't
So,
fucking
Giacomo,
mule.
what'd they give you?
I got
Giacomo
well,
got a flashlight.
I got assigned to it.
Oh,
Huh?
I thought you got a flashlight.
Yeah, flashlight. No, they gave me a boat, and then on the boat we had a machine gun and a pistol, shotgun. We pretty much well decked out, protected.
Yeah.
Pearl Harbor's a
It
great
was
movie.
fun.
Pearl Harbor.
Speaking of boats, yeah.
I got
Great
a
movie.
movie that actually is the reason why I joined, which was Lone Survivor. I don't know. Did any of
Never
you
seen
guys
it.
see that? What?
That's the one
Never
with
seen it.
Mark Wahlberg, right?
Hold on. Jack, what happened, Jack?
Jack, you never saw that movie? Come on, man.
No, I'm trash. I'm
Go
telling
fucking
you.
go rent that movie
a
today
great
and
movie.
fucking watch it. That's probably my favorite all-time military movie. Second would be Full Metal Jacket. But that
yeah?
movie, I mean, that shit was
Full Metal was the Marine Corps. The
I think Full
Lone
Metal.
Survivor was Navy SEALs.
Navy SEALs, baby.
Full Metal definitely had a sense of comedy to it too. So I think it's.
I mean,
it's a
it definitely
classic
had some
movie, but-
comedy, but at the same
Lone
time, you
Survivor.
gotta understand that shit was.
That's right.
That's how it rolled down. Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
That was your basic training right there, or whatever they call it in the Marines. I think they still call it basic.
And that was in the 70s. How it was.
Sure.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, I don't know. It was during the Vietnam.
Yeah,
So,
70s.
but that was based on it.
Basically, the only difference between then and now is that back then, if they fucking slapped you, like you just got slapped. Now, now it's a problem. They
now
gotta
it's
keep their hands
different, correct.
themselves.
I really want to know if they have those stress cards because I think that was
No.
a rumor. I don't know if that's 100%.
It wasn't a stress card. It was a little card. So we had cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I joined a year before you, and we had cards. But the cards that we had were just like the amount and the exact workouts that what were they called? Just to keep,
Today, Junior.
Was it like a soccer yellow card?
Whatever, our drill instructors. Nah, man, it was just so long ago. I forgot what the hell they're called. But yeah, it was basically just a list of workouts that they had to give us in case we were ever to be punished.
But it wasn't a stress card. Yeah, I'm talking about, I hear there's cards where if you feel like you're...
You think that's a real thing?
I doubt it. Because why sign up then? You know what I mean? You gotta get ready to perform, prepare.
You gotta prepare for the worst.
Yeah, they can't tap you on the back. I never got one fucking compliment while I was doing basic training. Everything you did it because you did it for yourself. You didn't do it for a tap in the back.
No one did.
Yeah, but Lone Survivor, man. Director Peter Berg. It was released in January 2014. Fucking those four, and actually, Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy, where he swore his oath was at Fort Hamilton, and Jack, you and I fucking swore our oath at the same place. I don't know if you've been there, but they actually have a picture of him hanging in that oath room where the officer.
Really?
Yeah, if you ever go back, I know I've been there a couple of times and I seen the picture. It's fucking beautiful.
That's nice. So you guys watch military movies frequently?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. I mean,
every single one.
I can't get into it.
I love it.
I wouldn't say all the time, but if it's on TV, I'll watch it.
what else you got?
Saving Private Ryan is my favorite movie.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorites. Yeah.
that was with Tom Hanks, right?
That's with Tom
He
Hanks.
played,
Yeah, World War II.
yeah,
That was Steven Spielberg.
They were trying to find one of the brothers, right?
They were
Jack
trying to-
Ryan, I think it
They were
was.
trying to find Jack Ryan. They were trying to bring him home, but they started in Omaha Beach.
Mhm.
So it was their journey. It was this unit's journey through Omaha Beach
Yeah,
to save,
but they were trying to get. I think they were trying to.
So they were four brothers.
Yeah, they were trying to let one of the brothers know, but
And
three of them
The
passed.
three of them
right?
had passed like within a short period of time. So the military wanted to, send
Inform.
home Jack Ryan so he can go home. Great movie. Really great movie.
That's an interesting concept.
I remember
what's
watching
amazing
it.
is that it's I can imagine how historically accurate it was, but the production of it was amazing.
Mm-hmm. You got
Guess I got two
Jarhead
votes,
out
yeah.
there. Jarhead
Great
was
one,
a great
Good.
movie. It was
Gulf
pretty
War.
funny too.
Gulf War,
During
right?
the whole basic.
That was a great.
That one I saw.
Zero Dark 30.
That was good too. Yeah.
That was great.
Black Hawk
fucking-
Down was good.
Black Hawk Down was excellent, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of good movies out there, man. Like
Did
I said, Lone
anyone
Survivor
here-
sticks out the most. What's up, Jack?
Did anyone hear 2018 the document? Well, it wasn't a document. No, it was a documentary, but it's in seasons on Netflix called Medal of Honor.
No, I
No,
haven't
never
heard.
of
You want to hear about and see? They reenacted it as well as I can, as any movie I've ever seen. These historical accounts of people from Vietnam, Korea, World War II, just doing superhuman stuff. Just like they earned the Medal of Honor, and that is one thing where you're like, oh wow, that's great. This guy earned the Medal of Honor, but you have to literally see and hear about what these people did.
I watched a
Insane.
movie. Yeah, I watched a movie about it was a guy like that. He refused to shoot his weapon, but he won the Medal of Honor for saving
yeah.
all those people
Fuck.
in Japan.
It was
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw
Was it
Ridge.
Hacksaw?
That
Yeah,
was a
it was
fucking
great
good movie.
Really good movie. He didn't shoot his weapon once.
Yeah, no, I mean he was a medic. That was a great movie. I think
Okay.
was it Vince Vaughn was in it? He was one of the
He was a sergeant or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
So a story like that, but now imagine on Netflix they have the season 8 stories, equally just amazing.
You know what amazes me the
they're
most?
about an
too?
hour each.
What amazes me the most is that these stories got back, from a war zone in a time where it was a very disconnected world.
Right. But we still see it happening today. I mean, there's plenty of people that just recently got the Medal of Honor. They're still alive. I mean, you can only get the Medal of Honor if if someone can tell your story, or you can tell your story with someone else to corroborate.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you get it.
Does everybody remember Jim Dandy?
Sounds
the baseball guy.
Yeah, he had a Silver Star.
No way.
Yep, he was in World War II. Great guy.
I believe it.
Is that why they say
I
Jim
don't know
Dandy
the
good?
exact, but Jim Dandy was this little old guy who used to walk around the neighborhood and hand out tennis balls. Because he would walk around a lot, and he was find them at the park. He'd hand tennis balls. That guy went through a lot of stuff in World War II. He was in Japan.
Well,
Interesting.
For those that don't know, the Silver Star Medal is a United States Armed Forces third highest personal decoration for valor in combat, which means homeboy got down.
Yeah. And he was a little guy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people get those medals, especially the Medal of Honor, too.
How many people today have the Medal of Honor? Let's look that up.
Jack, do it. But there's also another one on Netflix. This was like a documentary. It was Restrepo.
Oh, I saw that.
Yo,
that was
one of the craziest.
That was the Iraq War. That was the fall. So there's a prequel to that. I saw that. There's a prequel about the Battle of Fallujah, and that took place in Afghanistan about a bunch of guys who were stationed somewhere in Afghanistan in the mountains, but they were there for however many months.
X amount, yeah.
Yeah, and you just see them, every other day battling it off.
They said Iraq is. You think? I mean, Afghanistan is bad, but they said Iraq mountains are fucking.
Yeah,
that was one of the stories that was in that Medal of Honor show.
Restrepo?
Yeah,
or Fallujah. I know Fallujah was a huge.
No, about the mountains, about the mountains and how dangerous it is over there.
Yeah, because it's all for one, it's all shell, so you can't really walk on it well. And second, you're surrounded by. I can imagine. I'm not trained for this, but I can only imagine if you're surrounded by hundreds of acres of just mountaintops, but you can only see, the reflection of a light. That can be a challenge within itself to survive. And I'm sure you're extremely outnumbered. I mean, how many guys?
Insane.
How many?
You know
guys
what? I'm not trying to spoil the show, but I definitely, because you guys are slowly coming up on like what this one episode was about. You guys want me to give you a quick breakdown, or you want me to keep my spoilers?
This is the Medal of Honor show on Netflix,
the
right?
Medal of Honor show.
Medal of Honor.
So these guys.
Hold on, I just paid $20,000 for a jet to fly by. Hold on, real quick. All right, you can continue now. I just didn't want to miss that.
I think Tom Cruise is on it.
Yeah, Top Gun. Hold on, he's making a U-turn.
Hey, Tom.
There you go, 40 down. Fuck, my bill is going to be high this month.
So these guys are in Afghanistan in 2009 in an outpost that's literally surrounded by 3 mountains. Like they're in the middle of 3 mountains. And so they're the lowest point, and they're just being attacked here and there once every couple of days or once every day, whatever it was. But they were like small arms fire here and there. Right. Now imagine these guys' lives for like weeks where they're there every once in a while. They have to get up because there's some Taliban up in the mountain shooting or whatever. But what they were doing is they were testing the defenses. So one day there's gunfire and they're like, oh, this again, but it's not. It's like now it's a full force. Like the Taliban are coming for them. Rocket launchers, machine guns, the whole 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me how. I'm not going to tell you what these guys did, but
I saw the documentary, but I saw Restrepo.
So right. So the story is about these guys. So United States Army Staff Sergeant Clint Romashaw. He was there and he got the Medal of Honor and he's in the show. And Ty M. Carter, who is he's an Army specialist. And they did some crazy things, trying to save everybody, trying to save themselves. Basically, their entire camp got taken over. Like the enemy was in the camp and they managed to hold them off and survive until air support come through. You know how crazy that is?
That's fucking...
Can't imagine.
Crazy that is.
Compared to the Lone Survivor, but a quick thing on the Lone Survivor, those guys, it almost sounds the same because 4 SEALs went out there. They went to go do some recon. They were trying to track this Taliban leader who was responsible for killing over 20 Marines. So they're out there. I'm not going to ruin the movie. Obviously, if you haven't seen it, I want you to see it because it does touch you. Like, you get the shakes, you get the shivers, you get the fucking, what do you call that? The
chills.
The chills, yeah. So they were, like, accidentally discovered by a local goat herders. Obviously, there's rules of engagement and stuff. And, obviously they did the right thing. That they let them go and stuff. And then after that, it was just fucking intense battle, man.
And that's where the mistake was. They let him go.
Yeah, but at the same time, he wasn't a threat, so.
We got to be better than our enemies, man. Otherwise, we're no better than our enemies.
Yeah. Like I said, we can't Monday quarterback them, so whatever they did, they did. they did the right thing, obviously. But at the same time, when you're in the military, you always learn high ground is key. And these guys were fighting from low ground, and the Taliban forces were on high ground. But even all four of them managed to take out a good fucking strip of them. But you got to see that movie, man.
Great movie.
Great fucking movie. I still can't get over it.
I'm more intrigued, to be honest with you, about this Restrepo because I haven't seen it. But if you're telling me it's about this story, I have to watch this movie.
Yeah, you should watch it.
And it's live footage. It's all documentary.
And that's actually a sequel. It's a prequel to that.
Yeah.
I think the prequel is about the Battle of Fallujah in Iraq, which was one of the most intense battles in the Iraq War. Because we did shock and awe in the beginning of that. I remember watching that on TV. We took over Iraq within, I think, 30-something days. Mm-hmm. But they really, I forgot what the shock and awe was really, what the strategy was. It was just intense battle, intense bombing, intense, invasion.
So it was just bombing?
Yeah, I mean, you guys don't remember watching that on live television?
Oh, yeah. The day after or 2 days after the fucking tower.
Yeah, and why I find that war the most interesting is because a lot of it's documented. Both video. There's also documents, on WikiLeaks, which is like the reports, actual reports. There's a lot of documentation around the Iraq conflict. I don't even know what we call it now. It's still going on. I mean, there's still troops, troops on the ground there.
Protecting us every day.
Yeah. Thank you.
For people to go out and go barbecue.
You know what's crazy, though? You would think that with more footage, there would be a little bit more of, like, worldwide spread appreciation for just life. You watch these movies and you're like, we don't want to do this.
But I think people choose to be ignorant to certain things. Well, I'm extremely intrigued by it, also because it's actually very important what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But people, I think, choose to be not to like it or not to look at it, or it's not the first thing that's coming up on their Instagram feed. They have to look for it. You know what I mean? Oddly enough, look for stuff like that.
It's not in their bubble.
Yeah.
That's
By the way, Medal of Honor recipients 3,525.
Since when?
The beginning of America.
Revolutionary War?
No, the Civil War.
Wow.
The Civil War is what?
Considering the Civil War, that's what, 1865 it ended? When the Civil War?
1865, yeah. But I mean,
that's
barely 4,000, and it's
like 150 years.
Millions of troops, millions and millions who served.
150 years.
Shout out to Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, shout out to
Abe. One of my favorite presidents.
Good old Abe.
Yeah, honest Abe.
Old Abe was a drinking man.
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe.
You know who's an interesting president? Andrew Jackson. He shot a man in a duel.
Yeah, I was
he killed somebody in a duel.
Yeah.
And he
you
became
can still
president.
Duel, by the way. Did you know that?
In what state?
Looking it up now, but I know because it's in the military. Yeah, it's in the
like rules of engagement or something.
I'm gonna take a guess and go Texas. I'm probably wrong, but
Texas has a lot of interesting laws.
Yeah,
they have a lot of interesting laws.
I heard if you steal a horse,
now I'm down 50,000.
I heard if you steal a horse in Texas, you get in big trouble.
Yeah, well, I first of all, anything over $1,000 is grand larceny. So that's already
on the federal level.
Well, I mean, I'm just defining what grand larceny means. Grand, 1,000. So you steal a horse, that's a lot of money.
They got that 3-strike rule too, right? And you're out.
What do you mean?
Texas, I heard if you mess up 3 times,
really,
like big shit.
I think they still have a shooting.
I don't know.
I think they give you a death sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, the
shooting squad.
Yeah. It's possible.
Just don't fuck around in Texas. That's all I say.
I love Texas.
Article 114.
Here we go.
Dueling, right? So I was wrong. I'm going to take that back. You're not allowed to duel, but there are rules. Yeah, I apologize. I fucked up. No, but there's rules specifically for what happens if you do duel.
Duel with rocks?
With guns, God damn it.
So The elements of the crime of dueling, or Article 114, is that specific time and place a duel was fought by the accused with a specific person using specific deadly weapons. That the fight arose from personal reasons and was not wartime activity, and that fight took place by prior agreement between the parties involved. So if two guys got together and said, after school, 3 o'clock, sucker, you're fucking dead.
Throw rocks at you. Throw rocks at you at 3
What
o'clock.
are the rules of that?
Wait, so is that federal legislation or state legislation?
Military, and that's federal, I assume.
Jack.
Is it federal?
Military is federal, yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought there's different rules of engagement against Americans for the military. Where if in the event there was some type of civil
war again?
Right.
Oh, okay, so you're talking about martial law.
No, I'm not necessarily representing martial law, but I thought the military kind of had their own jurisdiction.
Like we do. It's called Posse Comitatus. It was the Posse Comitatus Act. And basically we cannot perform duties of, like, let's say I'm a police officer in the military. I can't leave base and go be a police officer in Indiana just because I'm in the military. Like, I have to go through the city and state to be the cop for that area. I can't just,
Interesting.
just walk in. Yeah. And we have no jurisdiction over Americans, but if you're on our base, then we have jurisdiction. So jurisdiction is more of property.
Wait, so if I go to Area 51, they have every right.
You better follow their jurisdiction.
You're not going to Area 51.
I'll probably disappear. I would love to go to Area 51.
I mean,
it's definitely real.
I believe there's some shit going on in there. But Jack, hold on real quick. Remember when we dueled?
How many
not,
times?
I can remind you. So listen to this story. We just bought some paintball guns or some shit, and we're in Pennsylvania.
Oh, this time.
And we were going to duel. So basically we were back to back. What did we say? 10, 15 steps? Something like that?
I think it was 10 paces.
10 paces. 1, 2, 3.
Wait. 10 paces at what height?
No.
No height. Even ground. I mean, Jack had the disability, but he had the disability from the start.
You had a disability. His foot strokes are longer than yours. His 10 steps are going to turn a lot faster than yours.
No, I get it. Well, his 10 steps are short, but the only thing is I didn't take a goddamn 1 step.
I just
turned around.
We continue. By the way, wait. Before we continue, I just want you guys to know what I was thinking.
God damn.
I was thinking I'm going to turn at 9.
Yeah?
You being honest.
I was thinking.
Well, Jack,
I'm going to turn at 9.
Jack wanted to cheat and turn at 9, but I went ahead, and if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So as soon as he counted,
I didn't. I was like, I'm going to be honest about this. I'm not. I want to see if he can really get me.
Oh, I had him. And it's funny. No,
I used to go
but listen, you didn't even hear it. So we go back to back, and we're like, all right, go. So I go 1. I did take 1 step. I turned around, and I already had the fucking paintball gun aimed at him. Center mass.
That's it.
Center mass. He goes 9. As soon as he turns around, boom, I hit him with like 3 shots. He calls me out on my bluff, my cheat. He goes, what the fuck? He raises his fucking face mask, and there goes a shot.
I take it off.
Yeah, he takes it off. Oof. Hits him dead center, right in between the eyes. And God forbid if that would have caught you in the eye, you would have been in trouble. Then he starts chasing me. I start running because, you don't want to fuck with someone furious. And either he hopped on a quad or I hopped on a quad, and I was out.
Giacomo, I would have shot him down like it was like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, you would think. Instead of putting the fucking...
I would have chased you on the quad,
paintball gun down, you would have just shot me, because I don't know how many I had, and they just continue to shoot me, but...
So my first mistake was fucking...
Trusting?
Trying to do something, and trusting you to do that. And then my second mistake was obviously thinking that once I took my mask off, you would say, oh, he got his mask off. This isn't safe. I'm going to stop. Hey, you fucking put one right in between my eyes.
Oh,
I looked like a unicorn for 2 days.
Did you have a...
that was done purposely, too, baby.
You had a welt?
Yeah.
That hurts. I used to go paintballing a lot. That really,
and then his
hurts.
brother, Marco, who we had on the show, I don't know, a couple episodes, I literally held the paintball gun to his stomach or something. And I said, say I won't. He goes, you won't. You don't tell me that. I fucking boom right in the fucking stomach. He did cry a little bit. I mean, hey, paintball, it hurts.
That hurts.
I mean, you're not going to die, though.
He didn't even finish pronouncing the word won't.
Yeah.
He's like, you won't. Boom.
Boom. That was a little bit of a dick move, but hey. I said, say I won't. He said, you won't.
We're different people from who we were back then, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you'd still probably do it again, but
No, I probably would.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. Fucking Gattuso. Oh, man. What other movies? What other good time war movies are there?
American Sniper.
American Sniper, yeah. I remember that. Who played it? Was who's the actor?
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, yeah.
A movie I watched.
I only watched that movie twice, man. The ending always kills me.
Yeah.
It was our own USA person that just ended up killing him.
Yeah, that's the
that's the sad part. Yeah. And it's funny because these movies, they don't just make anyone play. I wish I can bring everything up I want to say about Lone Survivor, but I get bits and pieces of it. But Marcus Luttrell, who wrote the book, and obviously the story's about him, he's the lone survivor. He didn't just make any actor play like, okay, yeah, we'll do the actor. No, that guy was on set every day. He made sure it went down the same way. And he made sure before these actors that who played Matt Axe and Danny Dietz and Lieutenant Mike Murphy and himself, Marcus Luttrell, who was played by Mark Wahlberg, he made sure they went through some little bit of training, who knew how to fucking fire a weapon, who knew how to move and shoot like a team. Basically everything that a SEAL would know. So that's big shit. And I'm sure they did that with Bradley Cooper. I mean, you gotta put these actors through a little bit of. You can't just go ahead and act.
You gotta be part of the role there. You gotta indulge in that lifestyle a little bit to really do that really well.
Though.
Some, I'm sure some don't, but that's all I guess on the.
Well, at the same time, that's why Marcus Luttrell was there, because he knew Hollywood was taking over, and he even said, he goes, "I'm not gonna make Hollywood do what they do best. Is I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna make sure they tell the story fucking right." And he did.
Right, so I want to admit something. The reason I don't like really watching a whole lot of military movies is because especially now that I've been in the military, like I could see the inaccuracies, I could see the mistakes, I could see where somebody who has never been in the military made a decision to put, some rank on some person that, you know what I'm saying? That's from a different branch or something like that. You know what I mean? Just I can see.
At first, I thought you think some of that shit is like purposely done. Like you watch some military movies, I can't really name them, or not really strictly military.
I can name them.
Like military movies that get the military involved, like Godzilla when they got the military involved and stuff like that.
Oh, Battleship.
Whatever. I'm just saying, like you watch like that.
It's not Los Angeles.
It's not basically based on like a true story military, but they have like military unit. I'm not saying Battleship unit. I'm saying like Godzilla, and then they call the U.S. force.
They have
You see those people, and it's like, wait, no, the stripe don't go there. The fucking emblem don't go there. The ribbons are fucking messed up.
But I think that's bad producing, though.
That is bad producing.
Because James Cameron actually scientifically reenacted the scene where, there's like the Grand Hole and the Titanic is sinking.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing he did was actually go and dive to look at the Titanic, to really analyze it. The second thing he did was build replicas of the actual Titanic, to scale. And then he really flooded them out as if it would flood out in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the responsibility of Hollywood to do when it comes to any type of military movie. Even if it's the smallest thing, is making sure the uniform is correct. I think that's it's respect.
Come on, man, because any military guy watching that, you gotta be. It just ruins the movie almost. It's like, come on, you could have got anybody, even you could have emailed me and be like, hey, I'm not looking for a paycheck.
Put yourself out there for it. There are people who advise.
I'm not too strong with it, but I could always get the answer. Put it that way. I always find the answer, but I don't need any money or nothing. But do the fucking job right.
Just been fixed. Sometimes it could have just been fixed with a quick Google search.
Yeah. That too. But it's always good to have. Listen, if you're going to do a military movie, have some fucking veterans on there. They'll be happy to help you and probably not even ask for $1. You're doing a fucking law enforcement movie, a firefighter movie, have a fucking retired firefighter. Do it the right way. Don't fucking, because then that would prevents me watching shit like that. That's why I never watch fucking Godzilla and all that shit. I don't find any entertainment. Yeah.
They need to create a series, though, about military.
Fuck, 80,000. Yeah, no. Oh, and behind the scenes, just movies in general, I can always watch behind the scenes for some reason. I just love I love it. They need to make movies of how they make movies. I will be like the #1 Psycho fan for that.
They had Entourage.
I'm not really Entourage.
I wasn't a big fan, but
guy.
it's similar to that, right?
Yeah. But I'm
you guys
saying,
want another Decoration Day, whatchamacallit, like info bit?
Please.
So the date of Decoration Day, as it has been called, was chosen because it wasn't the anniversary of any particular battle. They didn't want to like honor one battle more than the other, so they were like, "All right, this is a day where nothing's really going on. Let's pick this day."
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I thought it would have been something like, "Okay, a big thing happened this day. We need to pick this day." But apparently, the opposite is true.
I mean, that's President's Day is in honor of all the presidents, and it's on
Yeah.
Right,
kind
but
of a
once upon a
neutral
time,
day.
we used to have days for
Unless
those
he's
presidents,
not
so
your
they got too
president.
much.
yeah.
Unless he's not your president.
Some states didn't celebrate Martin Luther King Day.
No?
Nope. I think Arizona. And then they stopped getting federal funding for highways, so they started celebrating it.
Good.
Odd
You
fact.
should celebrate.
But I guess a federal holiday is not really required on the state level.
Yeah. It's not. Federal is definitely different from state. What else we got, boys?
Forrest Gump, great movie.
Anyone doing anything today for Memorial Day? Anyone going out?
I'm gonna read this poem to myself later about World War I, because that's the kind of guy I am.
The war, 1912, about World War One. Great movie. That was a great movie.
Yep. What'd you have about
Well-
Forrest Gump? I kind of cut you off. I didn't hear you at first.
Oh, it was just a great movie. Boot camp. His friend Bubba.
Tom Hanks again.
Tom Hanks, great movie.
Isn't Tom Hanks always playing something where he needs to escape or survive in? Or is that just me? I mean, he was on the island, whatever
No.
the fucking that was called.
He just did Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, but
did it?
but hold on. He was. What was that one? He was on the island.
Captain Phillips.
No.
Oh,
Castaway.
Castaway.
I remember
Castaway.
Castaway, he has to escape.
You have to escape. Captain
Phillips,
Phillips
he has to escape.
Fucking
What else? Tom
Forrest Gump.
Forrest
he
Gump,
pretty
he-
much
He
ran
saved
away,
people,
escaped,
I got one.
saved
I
people.
guess.
What do you got,
I
Jack?
got one for you guys.
Go ahead. It better be
The
Tom.
Green Mile.
The Green Mile. He doesn't have to escape.
No.
Great
Right,
movie.
proving you wrong.
Hey, Castaway is no joke. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, Captain Phillips. How did we not mention that? I mean, I know that wasn't 100% military, but at the end, obviously the fucking SEALs, dude. They fucking. I don't know how long that mission was, but these motherfuckers sniped, was ready to shoot at any point. They waited for fucking, what is it? They killed 3 at the same time and then had the one and negotiating. What a dumbass.
Next level strategy right there. Man. That was
man.
awesome. They waited for the wave to go up, and
Yep.
then they just put everybody out.
What's
Put
that other
everything.
movie with Tom Hanks where he has to he lands the plane in the Hudson?
Oh,
He was the pilot. It's a true story.
yeah, fuck. What was his name? Shit.
Captain
He was
Phillips.
trying to escape
Oh,
gravity. in that
Captain
one.
Phillips was the.
Captain Phillips.
It was Captain Phillips?
No, maybe not. No.
Well,
What was the?
I don't know.
Something about the Hudson. I don't know.
Yeah, when he was a pilot who landed the plane in the Hudson. That was a couple of years ago.
Sully.
Captain.
Yeah,
was
it
his
didn't even
name
happen.
Sully. Just
Sully.
Sully. Yeah.
Sully. I never watched that movie.
Good movie.
I got to be honest. I will watch it. It'll be on my
The fact that
to-do
it's a
list.
true story is actually pretty crazy.
Even I love documentaries and stuff that are based on true stories. I don't know what it is. I can't the sci-fi and all that. The fictional is okay. You know, I'll watch Harry Potter obviously, but
Sci-fi, I love sci-fi. If it's like Interstellar is sci-fi.
documentaries, man, that's my shit.
Documentary.
I almost watched every documentary on Netflix. I'm lying, but you know, it sounds,
I watch a
sounds
lot
good
of
on
space
radio.
documentaries.
Yeah,
I've been very into.
we're gonna have a topic one day on that space thing. 'Cause
Space?
I know
Yeah,
you're trying to
Alpha
get
Centauri,
to. Jack wants to get into it. His brother Marco.
It's time, space
I don't know how
travel,
long I could
space travel is
fucking
crazy.
take
man.
it, but-
If you think about it, it's mind blowing. But yeah, we'll get to that.
Don't worry about it. I'll break it down so you can
Dark
keep up.
matter. That's all I have to say.
Dark matter.
Dark matter. Dark energy.
I want to know more about the Milky Way. And I'm talking about the chocolate bar.
Well, speaking of movies, not to go too much off topic, but what was that movie with James Cameron? Avatar. Avatar was based on the Alpha Centauri solar system, and we traveled.
I did
to
not.
be honest, I watched bits and pieces,
man.
but
That was
Avatar is a great movie.
it was
Yeah,
incredible.
Anything
I saw it
James
3D
Cameron makes is great.
as well.
he makes long movies
Yeah,
too,
see?
right?
Terminator. You made Terminator.
Yes, he did.
Terminator 2. I think he
Arnold.
stopped after a while.
Mike, you do good Arnold impressions, man. Give me let's have a communication. Hey, what's up, Arnold? How you doing?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. Listen, I want to work on some biceps and some traps. You want to go to the gym?
If you want to try it, you have to buy it first.
Oh, do I?
Did you see that he got drop kicked in Africa?
Did he?
Somebody drop kicked him.
One guy in the gym told me
Oh, no,
that.
they tried. Yeah, no.
They
did.
He didn't fall, but
His
they
security
drop-kicked
team
him.
was
Yeah.
there, right? Yeah.
God bless Arnold.
You can't fuck with Arnold,
One
man.
guy
Come
in
on.
the
Why would you
gym.
want to drop kick Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Where is he from? Hungary? Austria.
Yeah.
God bless that guy. Those are all the things I like. I like stories like that where you see people that had nothing and grew up and then become so successful in life. I love shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I might
He
give
has
you
great
guys a
genetics,
little
though.
secret. I'm going to air it out, but there's something about, you ever watch that show Undercover Boss?
Oh yeah.
I shed a few tears on a couple of those shows, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, it's
You know what it is?
American dream.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, these people are working hard. Obviously, the owner's making millions. And then he hears them out. He goes there. He tries to fucking rebuild his production, his invention, his fucking business. And then he goes, all right, you know what? You lost your wife, or you lost this, you lost that. You're behind your mortgage. Here, I'm going to pay for the rest of your mortgage. I'm going to buy you a fucking house. And then I'm going to pay for the next trip for you and your family to go on. And here's $50,000 just extra just to start off. Come on, man. That shit is awesome.
I think anybody in a position to do that should.
100%.
I watched one episode of that show just so that the Key and Peele skit made sense to me.
Yeah, which one?
The one with where the boss comes in and he's been undercover the whole time. You don't remember that?
No, I never watched. I mean, I know who they are. I've watched a couple of shows. Obviously, the school one is the main
Watch
one.
that one.
AA round.
Watch that one. I don't know who's who, but I think it's Key the skinny one, or
They're both pretty skinny, I think. The
Or one tall
skinny one?
How about
I don't know.
that?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so one of them is like one of the employees like talking shit about the boss to the boss, kind of like Mike's memory, Mike's embarrassing moment. So he's like talking shit about the boss, and he turns out to be the boss, and then he's just the whole time just being like, "Yo, my mom is in the hospital, and like they cut her legs off," and he's trying to get like some money out of the boss.
That's like a question. What do you call a guy with no arms and legs laying on the floor?
Quadriplegic?
Matt.
A Matt?
Just Matt.
Boom.
But I do, related to movies, how, you guys would know best, Jack and Vic, how accurate are the boot camp experiences?
Not accurate at all.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like I said, Full Metal Jacket's based on Marines. I was in the Army. Jack was in the Navy.
And they're different times too. I mean, I feel like every generation has a different kind of boot camp, because when we went in, we're hearing stories from people that came before us about how rough it was. And we're like taking notes, and we're like, yeah, it wasn't like that at all. But I'm sure it was harder for the people that came before them, So it changes. I can tell you right now, the more recent movies, they're not all that accurate.
Yeah, but there is a difference because one, I know the Marines, I think there's only 2 boot camps. And they pretty much all get trained, and they're all the same. The Army, I don't know about the Navy and Air Force, we have boot camps all around the U.S. I mean, I went to Missouri. You got some in the Carolinas. You got some here, some there. And it's like, bro, we're all being trained a little differently. You know what I'm trying to say? We're not in...
Yeah, so that was another question I was going to have you guys. Is the military that coordinated? Where everything is...
I think when it comes to the Marines, yes. When it comes to the Army, I think... You got to understand, we're huge. I think the Marines is the lowest totals Marines out there. I think it goes Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines with personnel ready to go.
Why is that?
Right. But the Navy only has one boot camp.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, the Navy is the Marines are off the Navy, right? Correct? Something like that?
No. They have their own.
They have their
boot
own,
camp.
but like the Air Force is pretty much part of the Army, which the Marines is almost part of the Navy.
Yeah, but do you train with the Air Force?
No,
In
I
boot
don't.
camp?
But I'm just, no, not at all.
I mean, I've watched documentaries on
I didn't lay down rug and have a nice little fucking.
Easy Memorial Day.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll do that.
We'll do that Veterans Day in November.
I did watch documentaries about Marine boot camps, and they have this thing called the Crucible. It's like the last 3 days. Do you guys have the same thing?
Hell week.
Well, we have Hell Week, so basically in the Army, it's like I said, I'll touch more on it Veterans Day, but yeah, like the Marines, they do have an ending ceremony. The Army, we do have an ending ceremony. I think the Army, everyone I think might do it a little different. It's the same concept, but the ending might be a little different. Mine got a little fucked up because attention to detail. Someone left the wood outside when it rained the day before because they wanted to be ahead of the game, and they fucked up our whole ceremony. But other than that, I'll touch that on Veterans Day. And then, yeah, she got yelled at. Just for the heads up.
The Navy, I mean, I'm not going to give away too much because it's actually classified information. Like, I could get in trouble for saying it, so I'm just going to give...
Oh, thank you. Put it out there.
No, thank you. I prefer to not be in cuffs. It's only like 2 days
just me.
where... Huh?
Just me. Could have said that brief right before I said what I had to say. Fuck, 90,000.
Damn it. Yeah, it's only a couple of days. It's not a whole week.
Yeah.
God damn it, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise doing circles. I think he's trying to draw a dick in the
He
sky.
he always runs in every movie.
Does he?
Yes.
Every movie he runs.
He's like 60.
There's like a scene that he runs in every single.
So his stamina is pretty good. His sex game is...
He's Tom
on
Cruise. You
point.
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, he just got to lay down.
That dude's a
It's
beast.
crazy.
He's still
when you
making
got
movies.
money and you're good looking, you really don't need to do anything in life, man. You just sit there like a fucking dead fish.
I guess. Yeah.
Hey, how are you? I think you're
I still need
cute.
something to chase.
Here's my number.
Well, that's when you become a Scientologist.
True.
Tom Cruise.
No, he's 57 years old.
Is he?
Yeah.
Guy looks still
Looks
fucking
great.
young as shit.
He looks the same. Him and Morgan Freeman have looked the same since my entire life.
Yeah. They look great.
What do you expect? He probably has
we-
his own gym. He has a spa in his house. All these,
We missed the movie, and I only seen bits and pieces of it. But what was it from? It was fucking Quentin Tarantino, Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah. World War II. I saw that.
That was
Brad
a fucking.
Pitt was in it.
That was a great movie. The Nazis.
It was
and
a
all that.
Quentin Tarantino movie, though.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite.
I don't know the accuracy of,
No, I know, but
I find when I watch movies like that, I feel like they have to be accurate. You can't really make a comedy out of something like that, especially World War II.
Mhm.
They try to do that. Oh, another one.
No, Brad Pitt was pretty funny.
But another good world movie with Brad Pitt was when he was the tank driver with Shia
Fury.
LaBeouf. Fury.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites also.
Good movie.
Great movie.
I can name him. Never seen him.
13 Hours. The secret soldiers of Benghazi.
Oh, I saw that.
Hillary
They had
Clinton,
to
thank
fight
you.
off a couple of people for, I think it was a little bit longer than 13 hours.
Yeah, I remember. I watched that. Definitely watched that. Oh, what else we got, boys? I think we're gonna wrap this one up a little quick today.
I think so.
We gotta all go
Only
out.
that
We gotta
Army
do our
is fine.
tributes. If you don't have a flag and you're having a barbecue, you're wrong. You should go buy a flag. CVS has them, 99-cent store. Get something.
Made in China.
Yeah, there you go. But like I said, I was gonna do a tribute at the end. Thanks for all the people that reached out to me. I know I reached out to you. I wanted to do a little tribute with the names I got. Obviously some names from the movies we mentioned, and then we're gonna go into actually names where my friends and my veteran friends gave me, and they wanted me to mention out. So, Jack, anything else?
I'm gonna take this shot to the guys on the line in the thick of the fight, dying for our freedom while we sleeping at night.
That's a poem. Mike,
Good quote.
I want to thank you for listening. I know you didn't have too much to say. You just let us do our thing.
I was gonna say one thing that really cringes me.
What do you
It
got?
really revs my engines is
Stolen
those
dollars.
fucking kids that wear the uniform and they never served.
Yep.
I was gonna put that out there. That's stolen valor.
Yeah. Jack, you ever ran into
Disgusting.
someone stolen valor?
That is terrible.
I don't think I ever ran into somebody.
I've seen YouTube videos of
You
people.
do
like-
see, yeah.
I've seen them
people,
also, and it's
terrible.
it's cringy.
That's horrible, man.
There's
Gonna
so
put that out
few
there.
that when you see them, it's so obvious.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also, they're not okay in the head. These people aren't okay. They have real mental issues. They have real issues that I'm not defending them. I think it's terrible. Absolutely. But I wish some people would just take a second and like have an actual conversation with these people and just see that it's kind of like yelling at, somebody with Down syndrome. Like you wouldn't yell at somebody with Down syndrome because they're doing something that they're not supposed to, they have problems.
Yeah, no, they're definitely psychologically fucked up. Some of them, I think they just do it just to get,
I just don't understand.
They're not that they're not all up there. They just do it because they're fucking idiots and they
think everyone else is idiots too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, one kid had the American flag upside down
on his
on the side of his arm.
Some of them, I think, were joking. You could tell which ones were joking because
so you could see it the right way.
Yeah, fucking idiots. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, the flag obviously looks reverse, but it's not reverse. It's because when you're running towards the war, that's the way the direction the flag would go, towards the wind. So this is a fun fact.
Interesting.
That's true.
Yeah.
Just don't be one of those guys. If you're listening out there, don't do it. It's disrespectful.
It is.
Join for real.
Motherfuckers.
God damn it.
Join for real and then tell them what you did.
100,000. All right. Victor, anything else you got to say?
No, I just want to thank everyone for their service, especially you guys as well. Thank you guys for your service.
Thank you.
Happy Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Everybody out there still active. Stay safe.
Yeah.
So I'm going to list a bunch of names, but before, these names were given to me by friends and family members of these people. Some, like I said, through the movies. And if I didn't mention your name, obviously we all salute every man and woman who lost their lives in the armed forces. So we're going to take it away here. And... Navy SEALs, Lieutenant Michael P. Murphy, United States Navy. Navy SEAL Matt Axelson, United States Navy. Navy SEAL Danny Dietz, United States Navy. Lieutenant Colonel Floyd J. Carter, United States Air Force. First Sergeant Alva Joe Gwinn, United States Army. Gunnery Sergeant Ronald Lee Armey, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant First Class Hughton Brown, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Ronald J. Shurer II, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Craig Cherry, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Ari R. Cullers, United States Army. Staff Sergeant Micah Zaremba, United States Army. Staff Sergeant David Allen Wyatt, United States Marine Corps. Sergeant Robert Beasley, United States Army. Sergeant John Paul Castro, United States Army. Sergeant Stevens Jackal, United States Army. Sergeant Ryan Morlock, United States Army. Sergeant Tristan M. Wade, United States Army. Corporal Henry Hank Swatson, United States Army. Corporal Ryan Bevel, United States Army. Corporal Abrijaj Singh, United States Army. Lance Corporal Richard Jerome Soltz, Jr., United States Marine Corps. Lance Corporal Josh Stewart, United States Marine Corps. Specialist Brent Bloom, United States Army. Specialist Jonathan Housey, United States Army. Specialist Bradley Melton, United States Army. Specialist Kendrick Sneed, United States Army. Specialist Matthew Swanson, United States Army. Specialist Ivan Thompson Martin, United States Army. PFC Presley Cesare, United States Army. PFC Hayden Fairbanks, United States Army. PFC Elijah Millard, United States Army. Private Lamoureux Tucker, United States Army. And the men and women, 25th ID, going down in Sandstorm in Afghanistan on the Chinook 47. Please be with you. Take care. This has been UnFollowVic, Episode 5, Memorial Day Special. Hope you enjoyed.